the chosen ones. What I'm going to tell you today may surprise you, but know that it's no chance you're here. God has brought you to this point in your life because something spectacular is occurring. The financial difficulties you encountered, the days you felt needy, they are coming to an end. Yes, you have heard me accurately. God is going to give you with a job, a source of money that will transform everything for you. The job you've been hoping for, the financial breakthrough you have been waiting for. It is no longer simply a dream. It has already entered your reality. This is about more than simply getting a new job. It is a spiritual and energetic metamorphosis. As a chosen one, you are going to undergo a transformation in which money and plenty come to you easily. However, in order to truly accept the manifestation of your wishes, you must first grasp how this profound change happens. Pause for a minute before we plunge into this life-changing lesson. Hit the like button, subscribe to help us reach, and leave a comment with your number. This number has enormous power and will boost the energy of this message. Remember, if you are genuinely a chosen one, you will watch this video until the finish. Your soul already knows it's for you. If you're prepared, then get ready. Your life will never be the same. Now let's get started. There are times in life when we feel overwhelmed by the weight of financial troubles. No matter how hard we work or try, the bills keep piling up and there never seems to be enough money. But listen carefully. God's promise to you is plain. You'll never be in need again. His supernatural certainty implies that no matter how tough your circumstances seem now, a happier, richer future awaits. God sees your anguish, challenges, and efforts, and He promises to provide whatever you need. From this point on, you will walk in heavenly provision. This is not a transient promise. It is a proclamation from God that your financial future is safe in His hands. No more sleepless nights wondering about how to pay the bills or if you'll be able to provide for your family. God is going to bless you beyond your wildest expectations. As you put your confidence in Him, His boundless riches will pour into your life, making scarcity a thing of the past. You were picked, and now is your time. God's promise remains unshakable. The Creator of the cosmos, who spoke the stars into being, is now focused on your financial destiny. He will present you with opportunity, riches, and favor. Believe in His plan. Your days of scarcity are past, and the life you've always desired is on the horizon. Have you ever been trapped in a never-ending cycle of financial distress? Perhaps you've worked endless hours, yet it still seems like you're barely scraping by. It might be exhausting to consume so much. But today, God is intervening to put an end to your troubles. His hand is on your money, and He is seizing control of your assets. God knows what it's like to struggle, and He doesn't want you to confront it alone. He is rearranging things in the spiritual world so that you will no longer have to battle. For every dime is heavenly. Intervention is at work, preparing you for success, whether you are presently unemployed, underpaid, or just weary of the continual concern. God promises that He will meet all of your needs abundantly and without fail. This is a pivotal period in your life. The poverty mentality that has kept you hostage is shattering, and you are entering a new period of wealth. Trust that God is working behind the scenes to bring people, events, and opportunity into your path. Your money problems are no longer an issue. Abundance is your new reality. Take heart if you've been unemployed or working for a low-wage job. Your breakthrough is on its way. God understands the frustration of putting out numerous applications only to be rejected or silenced. He understands the tears felt when you believe your efforts are in vain. But God has heard your pleas and is going to provide you a job that will transform your life forever. This isn't just any job. This is a heavenly chance meant for you. God is preparing you for something bigger than you've ever imagined. You may have had difficulties, but they were only temporary. God's plans for you are considerably more vast, and He's ready to unlock doors you didn't know existed. The job you've been waiting for is already on its way. It is not simply about getting a salary. It's about entering an environment where your skills are acknowledged, your worth is valued, and you can flourish. The fight is ended. Prosperity is coming to your home. Trust in God's time and provision, and watch as He takes you to new heights. God understands your heart and the financial difficulties you've been experiencing. He has seen every late-night anxiety, unanswered prayer, and moment of uncertainty. But here's some good news. God is fulfilling your prayers. The delays, challenges, and seeming no's you encountered were all part of His divine plan. He's been preparing you for something larger than you can ever conceive. God is not oblivious to your suffering. He is actively trying to lift you from the depths of financial misery and into a state of wealth. Each adversity has provided a chance for you to rely on Him, trust in His timing, and believe in His kindness. He is ready to unlock the floodgates of benefits in your life. Your prayers were heard. God is providing solutions in the shape of financial breakthrough, employment, and new chances. Your tale is about to change. The same conditions that formerly held you back are now stepping stones to your achievement. Trust in God's perfect time and know that He will never leave you wanting. You are going to experience His loyalty in ways you never imagined imaginable. For far too long, you've lived under the shadow of scarcity. Every day has been a struggle to make ends meet, and the dread of not having enough has been a persistent presence. But God is speaking to you today. No more shortages. The days of struggle and wondering where your next meal will come from are coming to an end. God will not just supply your needs. He will overflow your cup. His supply will surpass your expectations. Whether it's a new job, a business opportunity, or an unexpected windfall, God is bringing prosperity into your life. This is a richness that will not only meet your immediate needs, but will also provide you with the resources to bless others as you enter this new season. Remember that God's wealth is infinite. Trust that He will supply all you need at the correct time. You'll never have to wonder where the next dollar is coming from. God is your provider, and He will always apply. The worry that comes with financial difficulties may weigh on the heart and mind. It may rob you of calm and pleasure, leaving you feeling as if you're continuously walking on a tightrope. But it's time to let go of this strain. God's plan for your life includes serenity in your money, at work, and in your heart. You worked hard and tried to keep afloat. Now is the moment to let go of the anxiety and believe that God is in charge. His plans for you are full of peace and plenty. As you let go of your fears and place your confidence in His supply, you will feel a weight lifted off your shoulders. Financial stress no longer holds you back. God has already put in action the benefits that will offer you comfort. Your financial problems are coming to an end, and you are entering a new season of relaxation and provision. Trust that He understands precisely what you need and is working things out for your benefit. Your tranquility will come. God's promise is more than simply a temporary cure. It's for a lifetime of prosperity. You will never be in need again. This is not simply about survival. This is about flourishing. God is ready to shower you with benefits that will endure, that will guarantee that you and your family are always taken care of, regardless of the circumstances. Consider a life in which your needs are not just satisfied, but surpassed. A life free from financial worries, where you may concentrate on fulfilling your mission and making a difference in the world. That is the life God is calling you to. It's a life full with heavenly richness that is yours to take. Trust in God's promises. His word will never fail. You are entering a new season of wealth, when scarcity is replaced by plenty. Whatever has occurred in the past, God is ensuring that from this point forward, you will always have more than enough. You may have been seen as inferior by others due to your financial circumstances. Perhaps the world has evaluated you, disregarded you, or even dismissed your talent. But God sees you differently. He sees your heart, your perseverance, and readiness to trust Him. And now He's ready to boost you up and transform your financial situation forever. The world may have classified you one thing, but God is ready to change your destiny. With His assistance, you will climb beyond your present situation, He adds, and achieve achievement you never imagined imaginable. Your financial situation is changing from shortage to plenty, struggle to prosperity. God's favor rests on you, and His benefits propel you to new heights. Your life is going to change in ways you don't yet understand. No matter where you've been, God is guiding you to positions of riches and prominence. Your financial situation is changing, and it will change forever. A new chapter in your life is about to start. Your previous financial restrictions are being replaced with miraculous chances. God is going to unlock doors to wealth you never thought were conceivable. You are entering a time when riches is more than a pipe dream. It is a fact. The million-dollar breakthrough you've been waiting for is near. God is crafting a miraculous adjustment in your financial circumstances that will not only cover your immediate necessities, but also position you for future affluence. You are not going to scrape by. You'll prosper in ways that will make you marvel at His kindness. This is the moment to start living an abundant life. God is preparing you to live in a manner you have never experienced before. Your aspirations for financial independence and achievement are about to come true. And it all begins today. We've all had instances when we wondered why things were taking so long. We doubt God's timetable, particularly when we are looking for a breakthrough. Believe this. Your victory is near. God is never late. He is always on time. And He moves with purpose and strength. The delay you have encountered is not a rejection. It's all about preparedness. God has been preparing you for more success than you can imagine. And now the wait is almost over. His impeccable timing is bringing everything together for your final breakthrough. Your success is on its way, and it will arrive sooner than you expect. Stay loyal, optimistic, and trust in God's time. When He opens the door, you will walk through it and into the bountiful life that awaits you. Absolutely. Let us resume from where we left off, expanding on the remaining categories using interesting and emotive language. God has an exceptional plan for your life, one that goes well beyond just survival. His objective is for you to have a life of luxury, plenty, and purpose. A life in which you not just fulfill your personal requirements, but thrive in all areas. This heavenly plan for your life contains resources that will enable you to live freely, with pleasure and satisfaction, and to give abundantly to others. Luxury is more than just financial prosperity. It is about living in a location where you can enjoy the richness of life. It's about having tranquility, excellent health, and the freedom to follow your hobbies without financial constraints. God's provision will enable you to live abundantly in all ways. His gifts to you will provide the groundwork for you to change the world, fulfill your purpose, and offer hope and love to others. As you enter this new season, know that God has already provided everything you'll need for the voyage ahead. He blesses you so that you may benefit others. Through His divine plan, you will live a life of purpose, knowing that all you have accomplished is part of a greater mission to serve Him and others. God is well aware of the obstacles that have stood in your path. He understands the difficulties you encountered, whether it was a lack of finances, opportunity, or even self-doubt. He has observed how these hurdles have attempted to prevent you from reaching your full potential. But here's some wonderful news. Wealth is His gift to you, and He is taking down every barrier that has prevented you from it. The hurdles you encountered in life, whether financial or emotional, are falling as God's favor is bestowed upon you. Challenges that previously were insurmountable will soon be nothing more than stepping stones. Wealth in all of its manifestations is not reserved for the wealthy or the fortunate. It is God's gift to you, and He is delivering it to you in plenty so that you may live freely and achieve the purpose He has set for your life. This is when everything changes. God is providing you access to His resources so that you might carry out His plan on earth. No more limits. No more weights. Wealth is on the way, and it is yours to enjoy, share, and use for God's glory. God does not just bless you for the sake of blessing you. He is benefiting you for a higher reason. Prosperity is not intended to be hoarded or utilized selfishly. It is a tool for achieving God's purpose for your life and having a good effect on the world around you. As He pours prosperity into your life, He prepares you to live in the fullness of your divine destiny. Your financial success is strongly related to your capacity to serve and benefit others. The riches you get will allow you to support ministries, launch philanthropic initiatives, and help people in need. It's not just about luxury. It is about utilizing your resources to carry out the task God has given you on this world. Your success will have a positive impact on people's lives and promote God's kingdom. You are being positioned for success, not for your own glory, but to glorify God and help others. This is your chance to join God in His mission on earth while you pursue success. Remember that riches isn't the end. It is a method of realizing your spiritual mission and destiny. There are several examples of individuals who moved from financial misery to extraordinary fortune in a single moment. A few of them won the lotto. Others launched firms that soared in popularity suddenly. However, God is responsible for every miracle of fortune and opportunity. He is the one who opens doors that no man can close and bestows benefits beyond all comprehension. You may be wondering how this may happen to me. The solution is straightforward. With God, anything is possible. What seems insurmountable to the world is an ideal chance for God to demonstrate His might. You've been praying for riches, a job, and a breakthrough. It is everything within God's grasp. He has already arranged the marvels that are going to occur in your life. When you reflect on this season, you'll see God's fingerprints all over your success. Your work, riches, and plenty. They are all gifts from Him. His miracles continue to operate in your life even now, moving behind the scenes to put everything in place. Prepare to be amazed as you see God's astounding power. Imagine a life in which your family is never burdened by financial worries again. A life in which you can generously provide for your loved ones without hesitation, where there is always enough to meet your needs and more. That is the future God intends for you and your family. God promises that your family will never again feel the agony of need. This is not just about having enough. It's about living in an environment of constant plenty. God is providing for you in every area of your life, including your house, money account, and heart. The riches God is pouring into your life will provide for, bless, and protect your family. Generational poverty curses are being broken, and a prosperous legacy is being formed. As you enter this new season, you may be certain that you and your loved ones will always have enough to live without worry of scarcity. God is the ultimate provider, and He has a divine plan to help you achieve your financial goals. It may seem like you've been pounding on doors for years, only to be met with rejection and missed chances. But know that God has been preparing you for this very time. The doors that seem to be closed are suddenly wide open, and the blessings that were before out of reach are now within your grasp. His supply is not restricted by circumstances. It is limitless and unfailing. You have been loyal. You have endured. And now God is repaying your faith. The doors He is opening will lead to many chances for your profession, investments, and personal wealth. Whether it's a new career, an unexpected opportunity, or an idea that would inspire success, God is creating avenues where none seem to exist. The breakthrough you've been hoping for is closer than you realize. The divine supply is more than simply having enough. It is about walking in the fullness of God's promises. It is a provision that will uplift you and people around you as you seize the possibilities that God has prepared for you. You'll see how His timing and favor result in an overflow that well exceeds your expectations. It is time to step through those doors with confidence, knowing that they are divinely designed. Trust in God's plan. He is creating doors for you that will lead to the financial independence you have always sought. This is the time for your breakthrough, and His supply is ready to flow into your life. Prepare to see God's astonishing power in your money. The journey from financial hardship to prosperity is more than a pipe dream. It represents God's promise for your life. You may have spent endless days struggling to make ends meet, dealing with bills and debt, and worrying about how you'll get by. But God is going to change your life around. He will not just help you survive. He will help you flourish beyond your wildest aspirations. God knows your problems and sees your heart. His aim is for you to live abundantly rather than in poverty. His scripture informs us that He wishes to prosper and bless us, so that we may benefit others. What seemed to be an everlasting cycle of financial struggle is now being changed into a period of prosperity and achievement. The shift you are going to undergo is divine in nature. It is not something you can do on your own, but rather via God's involvement. He is guiding you from a state of scarcity to one of wealth. You are entering a new season in which prosperity is not just a choice, but a guarantee. Prepare to have your financial life dramatically altered. Your struggles have prepared you for this moment of breakthrough. Trust in God's promise. He is going to take you from struggling to flourishing in all areas of your money. You've waited so long for the prosperity you know is destined for you. You have believed, hoped, and worked hard. However, the financial breakthrough looked just beyond of grasp. But now the time you've been waiting for has arrived. God has a divine plan for your success, and He is going to pour money into your life that will far beyond your dreams. God's purpose for your money goes beyond just having enough. It is about living abundantly so that you may help others. His wealth is not just for you. It's intended to flow through you and have an influence on the lives of others around you. Whether it's launching a company, obtaining a promotion, or entering a period of financial prosperity, God's goal is for you to walk in prosperity and success. This money will not only support your requirements, but will also enable you to fulfill your destiny on this planet. As you receive this financial gift, you will feel encouraged to pursue your ambitions, serve others, and contribute freely. This is the treasure that God has prepared for you, a riches that glorifies Him. The riches you've been looking for is more than simply tangible items. It is about living a life full of opportunities, tranquility, and the capacity to carry out your divine mission. Trust that God is bringing success into your life right now. You're going to see His plan play out in ways you've always imagined. There are times in life when it seems like you've been waiting forever for the breakthrough you've hoped for. The wait may be lengthy, fraught with uncertainty and doubt. But God's timing is always impeccable. The moment you have been waiting for will not come tomorrow or next year. It's here. God knows just when to provide the benefits you've been waiting for. While it may have seemed like you've been in a season of delay, remember that those delays were all part of His perfect plan to prepare you for what's next. The wait has been worthwhile, as doors of opportunity are now opening and financial benefits are streaming into your life. This is the moment when everything changes. God is organizing the ideal time for your success. No more waiting or wondering. The breakthrough you've prayed for is happening right now, and you're about to enter a new season of financial freedom and wealth. Trust in God's perfect time. The time you've been waiting for has arrived, and it brings heavenly favor, prosperity, and opportunity. Step bravely into this new chapter of your life, certain that God's timing has made it possible. For years, you felt imprisoned in a cycle of scarcity, always trying, always seeking, yet never quite reaching the pinnacle of wealth. But God is going to end the cycle once and for all. He will pour forth an abundance of benefits in your life, not just meeting your needs, but also benefiting you and everyone around you. This overflow is not just about money. It's about having plenty in all aspects of your life. God will pour forth blessings on your wealth, relationships, health, and purpose. The cycle of scarcity that has kept you down is finally being broken. Where there was once shortage, there will now be surplus. God is transforming you from surviving to flourishing. You will no longer be concerned about the next paycheck or if your wants will be satisfied as His blessings flood your life. You'll find yourself in a state of perpetual supply, eager to share and serve others with the riches you've received. Step into the overflow. Break yourself from the cycle of scarcity and enjoy the richness that God has created for you. His benefits are going to stream into your life in ways that will leave you speechless. God is moving you. You are experiencing a heavenly change in your life, one that is taking you from a state of scarcity to one of plenty. The financial difficulties that have characterized your past are being replaced with chances for growth and achievement. This is the moment when everything changes and God's favor starts to flow into your life. This miraculous move is not coincidental. It is all part of God's perfect design for your life. The difficulties you encountered have prepared you for this season, and you are now entering into the fullness of His gifts. Your shortage is being replaced with plenty. You lack more than enough. God is working behind the scenes to rearrange circumstances, create new chances, and position you for success. You are entering a period of financial prosperity, in which your efforts will be doubled and your rewards will overflow. This transformation is occurring right now. Trust in God's plan. Accept this heavenly transformation and see as He takes you from poverty to plenty. This marks the beginning of a new chapter in your financial life. Imagine waking up every day free of financial worries. A life in which you don't have to wonder whether you'll be able to pay your financial obligations or pursue your aspirations. Living in plenty is not a distant fantasy. This is your heavenly reality, and it's coming to you right now. God wants you to live a life in which money is no longer a burden, but rather a tool for accomplishing His will. He wants to provide you with all you need and more, so you may live freely and generously. There will be no more financial worry or anxiety for the future. Simply calm, pleasure, and a feeling of security, understanding that God is your provider. This life of plenty is one of freedom. It's not about materialism or selfish ambitions, but about living in plenty so that you might benefit others and serve as a bright example of God's love. Money will no longer be an issue. It will be a method of fulfilling your divine mission as you enter this beautiful existence. Remember, God is your source. He will supply and bless you abundantly, allowing you to live the life He has always meant for you. There are times in life when we feel like we're on the edge of something great, but we can't quite see it. But I can confidently assure you that your financial breakthrough is imminent. God has already prepared the basis for your success. And now it's time for the breakthrough to happen. The provision you've been waiting for is going to be realized, and it will be beyond your greatest aspirations. God's commitment to provide remains constant. He has seen your trials, your hard work and persistence, and now He's going to gift you with a financial breakthrough that will not only improve your life, but also position you for long-term prosperity. The breakthrough you've been hoping for is now closer than ever. Trust God's time and provision. When the breakthrough occurs, everything will seem to fall into place. God has prepared you for this time, and it will be well worth the wait. Your financial future is good, and you will see God's faithfulness in ways you never expected. Prepare for your breakthrough. Your financial independence is about to become a reality. Trust God's promise and step into the benefits He has planned for you. God has a plan for you to become a billionaire, not via luck or accident, but through His divine purpose. Your financial achievement is part of His ideal design for your life. He has given you the abilities, talents, and opportunities you need to enter a state of plenty and build a legacy of prosperity. This wealthy status is not only for you. It is for God's kingdom and the people you are entrusted to serve. Wealth is more than a status symbol. It is an instrument for purpose. As you move into your heavenly destiny, you'll have the resources to make a difference in people's lives. Support ministries and follow God's call on your life. God's plan for your life involves riches, yet that success serves a deeper purpose. He will supply everything you need to become a billionaire according to His plan, and He will help you every step of the way. Enter into this divine plan. Trust that God's plan for your financial destiny is to make you a billionaire by divine design. As you walk in faith, prepare to live a life of plenty and success unlike any other. You are stepping directly into the rewards of God's promise. You already have wealth, success, and favor. All you have to do is believe and obey God's instructions, knowing that He is orchestrating every step of your trip. These gifts are not temporary. They are part of God's eternal promise. As long as you continue to walk in His ways, you will be blessed and prosperous. Ensure that you live abundantly for the rest of your life. Your success is already written in the stars, and now is the time to make it a reality. God's benefits are not designed to remain concealed. They are intended to be shared, appreciated, and utilized to benefit others. As you enter your season of prosperity and triumph, remember that these benefits are intended to represent God's love and glory. Walk boldly in the blessings that await you. Wealth, prosperity, and favor are not simply on the road. They are now there for you to claim.